Hello dear friends, welcome to Saturn in House 10. Today I'll tell you what kind of results you can expect if Saturn is in the 10th house of your chart. Do subscribe to my channel, and if you want consultation, my number is there in the video description. So friends, you can see Saturn is in the 10th house in the chart, and Saturn in Bhrigu Nandi Nadi astrology is primarily the significator of your profession or career. Saturn is a karma karak. Saturn is also the significator of death, longevity, sorrow, pain, suffering, diseases, obstacles, delay, limitation, restriction. Saturn is the significator of time, justice, discipline, hard work, patience, perseverance. Saturn is a significator also of secrecy, darkness, fear. Saturn is also the significator of the masses, of the fourth grade staff or employees, of the weaker sections of the society, of all daily wage laborers, of the working class, of housemaids, helpers, scavengers. Saturn is a significator of also all these unprivileged sections of the society. And Saturn is also the significator of old people. In Nadi astrology, Saturn is also the significator of older brother or elder brother, and also the significator of paternal uncle. And Saturn is sitting in the 10th house. 10th house is the house of your career or profession, your karma, your work. Yes, 10th house. 10th house is the significator of your name, fame, position, social position. It is the house of your social status, recognition. 10th house is also the significator of power, of authority. Yes, all kinds of authoritative figures are seen from the 10th house. Now friends, Saturn is in the 10th house. In the Lord of the Kalpurush or cosmic man, the Lord of the 10th house is Saturn only, because we have the sign Capricorn there, which is Saturn's own sign. So Saturn is the Lord of the 10th house in the chart of the cosmic man, and Saturn is now sitting in the 10th house. So Saturn is generally considered to be good in the 10th house for your profession. Saturn is considered to be good, but not very good for your family life or personal life, or even like your marital life. Saturn is the significator also of the 10th house in the chart of the cosmic man. Along with Saturn, there are other planets also, which are the significators of the 10th house. They are Sun, Mercury and Jupiter. These three planets are also the significators. With Jupiter, Saturn has a neutral relation. So if Jupiter is in good dignity in the chart, it will be good. Yes, Saturn also will give good results in the 10th house. If Mercury and Saturn are friends, so we should look at the condition of Mercury also in the chart, because after all Mercury is also the significator of the 10th house. So if Mercury is in good dignity, then also you will experience good results from the 10th house. Now Sun also is the significator of the 10th house. So if Sun is well placed, you will get good results from the 10th house, because after all Sun is the significator of the 10th house, because Sun is the significator of all authority, power, yes, and position. But yes, Sun and Saturn, they should not be in direct mutual aspect, or they should not be in conjunction in the chart. Yes, or there should not be a very strong aspect between Sun and Saturn. This shouldn't be there actually, because Sun and Saturn are regarded as enemies after all. Yes, so that will not be very good for the native's profession. He may have some clash with the authority, that we can say, or with the father even, because Sun represents the father. Now if Sun and Saturn, they are in good dignity, and there is some mutual aspect or relation of aspect or conjunction, and if they are in good dignity, then later on in life definitely the native will become responsible towards his father. But you have to look at the dignity of Saturn and Sun. They should not be afflicted in the chart. Yes, otherwise there will be more obstacles, there will be more problems with the authority or authoritative figures, especially in the professional sphere. So that also we can say. And even in the family sphere, clash with authoritative figure. So friends, that we can say. And but yes, if the native is moving towards the path of spirituality in life, then definitely, even if there is a relation between Sun and Saturn, then all these things will not affect you, friends, because then the whole story will change altogether. Yes, if you're moving towards spirituality, because Sun also represents spiritual knowledge, and Saturn represents your karma or your work. And so if you're moving towards spirituality, if you're following the path of spirituality, then you will not encounter any problem. But otherwise, yes, that would be a difficult position if Sun and Saturn are not well placed and they are having some strong aspect on each other. So friends, Saturn is now in the 10th house. We also have to look at the zodiac sign in which Saturn is placed. That is very important. Yes. So, and we also have to look at the nakshatra, where that nakshatra lord is sitting in the chart, in what dignity, in what situation the nakshatra lord is sitting, what kind of relationship Saturn has with the nakshatra lord, or with whether the nakshatra lord, which is also a planet, whether that nakshatra lord in the chart is well posited, then Saturn also will be able to give you good results. Yes, pertaining to the matters of the 10th house, that is your profession primarily. Friends, we also have to see the zodiac sign, as I told you. Saturn is in which zodiac sign? Usually if Saturn is sitting in the 10th house, Saturn gives good results if it is in its sign of exaltation, that is Libra. Saturn will give you good results, especially pertaining to your profession. And also later on in life, even the family life of the native also will be stable, it is seen, because if Saturn is in the sign of Libra, Saturn is exalted. That will also make the native very responsible, very dutiful, even towards his family. That is also seen. But yes, if Saturn is in Libra, it will be excellent mainly for his profession. That is true. Then friends, and also it will be very good, he also later on in life he will be able to accumulate a lot of wealth also. That is also seen. Now if Saturn is in the sign of Capricorn or Aquarius, these are Saturn's own signs, then Saturn gives very good results in your professional life. So all results pertaining to your career or profession will be very good if Saturn is in Capricorn or Aquarius. That is seen. Capricorn will give you, if it is in Capricorn, you will gain a lot of material, that is materialistic gains the native will achieve. He will have materialistic success from his profession. And if it is in Aquarius, then okay, the native also may turn towards some spiritual path. He may be engaged in social welfare. He may be connected to various social welfare organizations, and he may be engaged in social service also if Saturn is in Aquarius. That is seen. Now friends, also now if Saturn is in its friendly signs, that is in Virgo, Gemini or Taurus, then also Saturn gives very good results pertaining especially to your profession. You will do very well in your profession if Saturn is in these signs, because these signs, the lords of these signs, they are friendly to Saturn. So usually Saturn will give you good results. Definitely we should also, in Parashari Jyotish, we also look at the Navamsha chart. Yes, Navamsha chart also, it is important for you to check the dignity of Saturn, in which zodiac sign Saturn is placed in the Navamsha. That also you should look at. But friends, in Nadi astrology also we believe that no matter how Saturn is placed in the 10th house, yes, whether it is in a friendly sign, whether it is in an inimical sign, if the native believes in his karma or actions, and if the native improves his actions over time, then definitely Saturn will give you good results in the 10th house, because your free will is the actions that we commit as a result of our free will. So those actions also will definitely improve our karma. Yes, and they will definitely then improve your Saturn, and you will get beneficial results from the planet Saturn. Then friends, if Saturn is in Scorpio, then it is not regarded to be very good for your profession. The native may be a little secretive, or if Saturn is in Scorpio, then he may be under some kind of mental stress also, a lot of work pressure or mental stress at the workplace he may experience. Yes, so he may have some hidden enemies, some unknown fear if Saturn is in Scorpio. Yes, but yes, if Saturn is in Scorpio, then it will be good if the native follows the path of spirituality. Then it will be good. It will be good for him. Or if the native is his profession is connected to something which is related to the 8th house, because Scorpio it carries the energy of the 8th house with itself. So if the native is engaged in some profession which is connected to the 8th house, then maybe that mental stress will be less. Comparatively, it will be far less. That also we can say. Occult sciences, insurance, taxation department, so many other professions are connected, underground mining, to the 8th house. So I have made a video on Saturn in the 8th house, friends. So please, you can check that. Which professions are connected to the 8th house, you will get to know. Now friends, if Saturn is in Aries, then Saturn is considered to be debilitated. Yes, Aries is ruled by Mars, and if Saturn is in Aries, the native sometimes makes decisions impulsively, even without thinking. So that can be a problem. Yes, so as a result of that, what will happen, there will be ups and downs in his professional life. He may have to change his profession quite often, or maybe he will be in a certain profession for years, and then suddenly he will change his profession, and everyone will be astonished that, oh my God, I mean, how could he change his profession at such a juncture of his life? Suddenly he may change his profession. So that may happen if Saturn is in Aries, because some impulsive decisions or some impulsive action may be taken by the native. So that the native should be a little careful regarding that. So that is why hence the ups and downs, hence the obstacles that he may have to encounter in his professional life, and he will have to overcome those obstacles. Yes. Then friends, if Saturn is in the signs of Jupiter, that is in Pisces, or that is let us talk about Pisces first, then it will be good for the native if Saturn is in Pisces. But again, it will be good if the native's profession is related to the 8th house. If Saturn is in Pisces, then that will be better for the native. Yes. So 8th house, as just now I have mentioned. So something pertaining to the 8th house, if he does, it will be good for him if Saturn is in Pisces. Otherwise, he will see a lot of ups and downs. A lot of upheavals will be there in his professional life. If Saturn is in Sagittarius, friends, then also it will be good. But then it will be good if the native, follows the spiritual path. Maybe if he attains spiritual knowledge and he uses that spiritual knowledge in his profession. Maybe if he is a spiritual leader or guide, if he is a priest, then it will be good. Or the native can also if the Saturn is in Sagittarius, then if his profession is connected to some foreign land, then he will do well. So some 12th house energy should be used if Saturn is in Sagittarius. So some foreign connection should be there, or the native should shift to a foreign land, to a foreign place. He should move away from his native place and he should work there. Then it will be good for him. So friends, now let us look at the various aspects, yes, that Saturn will cast on the various houses of your chart. Quickly let us go to Saturn's first aspect, friends, will fall on the 10th house only. Saturn is a planet of delay, restriction. So definitely if Saturn's first aspect will fall on the 10th house, so in matters related to your profession, you will see some delay. Yes, some delay will be there. Delay in getting a job, delay in finally settling down in life and finding your in being able to establish yourself in society. Delay in attaining a certain social position, status or rank. There will be some delay in that matter because Saturn is there, and because Saturn is the planet which will reward us only if we work hard. Saturn is the planet of time and justice. It will give its results only over time. So the native must have patience and must keep working, then only over time. Now if it is in good signs, then definitely maybe he will encounter less obstacles, the struggle will be less, and he will gain success quickly maybe. But if it is not in favorable signs, then there will be more obstacles, more delay. Yes, but definitely there will be some delay. And Saturn usually gives good results after the native attains the age of 35 or 36. And results will definitely be good pertaining to his profession, provided the native keeps working hard with a sense of discipline and patience. So all these things we can say if Saturn is there in the 10th house. And 10th house represents all authority, power. So it can also represent definitely the authority of the father also, because father is the first authoritative figure whom we encounter in life. Yes, usually the father is considered to be the head of the family. So father is the symbol of authority, yes, and power. And 10th house represents authority. So if Saturn is in good dignity, then definitely the native will have a sense of he will definitely kind of accept that authority of the father or father figures. Yes, even the authority of the boss. If Saturn is in good dignity, he will definitely accept that authority, and he will be very balanced. Saturn makes you, when Saturn is in good dignity, it makes you a very balanced and mature individual also. Yes, so you will definitely be able to handle that situation in a very balanced and mature and practical way. But if Saturn is not in good dignity, then there may be some clash. Yes, clash of opinion with any figure of authority. It may be there. Yes, so, and if Saturn is not in good dignity, then again there will be a delay in attaining social status and social recognition. So all these things we can say.